everybody, and welcome back again to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Well, not quite, but I have noticed that I had all these legacy outfits and a bunch of other stuff unlocked, and I just had to get it from the shop. I think they're part of the reward that you can buy with points. I haven't actually bought them. I think they were also part of whatever edition I bought, and I've been trying out a few of them. So I have Ezio's outfit. There's Altair's outfit. I'm not familiar with this guy. And yeah, there's a bunch of other outfits as well. Like Edward's outfit. And I think this one and this one were part of it too. But I guess I'm going back to my normal outfit. Also apparently I can disable the hood here, so that's why he suddenly had his hood on and he didn't have it before. I believe that it also included a number of weapons. Yeah, as you can see, I have a few more weapons that I didn't have before. I should have known this earlier, but I totally forgot that I had these rewards. But yeah, let's just continue. We were in the middle of a quest. We still need to find whoever is responsible for the, well, I guess it's some kind of blackmail. Yeah. On learning that her family was slaughtered, Bayek decides to help her. So where exactly do we have to go? Alright, it's all the way up here. So I guess I'm going to call for my horse. And we're going to check out whoever is responsible for this.
Whoa.
And yeah, look at this. We have a pretty nice view of Alexandria already. And you can already kind of see that the architecture is different. At least the one of the, I don't know, palace on top of that hill looks a lot more Greek, Roman. So I expect a lot more Greek influence in Alexandria. But first let's check out our quest over here. So, is this anything of interest?
Whoa.
Just seems to be some very, very destroyed ruin of something. Oh, there's something inside here.
Whoa.
I'll take it. Nice. Okay, so this is apparently the place where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Alright. We have a bunch of people. We have a few captives, it would seem. Okay. This is my target. But let's investigate a little bit further to see what else we got. Oh, we got like someone with a crossbow, or a bow at least. It doesn't seem to be a person though, it's just like the crossbow, as far as I can tell. But yeah, this place is quite heavily guarded. Oh, in captivity it's apparently an animal. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of people I have to kill. Also, this place itself does look a lot more like Greek Roman than it does Egyptian. So I guess we are starting to see the first outskirts of Alexandria here. Anyway, obviously I could make this potentially easy on me if I do this during the night. But let's see if I can do it during the day. There's two guards like standing in front of that door. Let's see if we can get a good view from here.
Here.
Lakeside Villa Outpost. It looks like I can actually use the crossbow. Well, that is interesting. Maybe I will use it. I mean, my bow is obviously not going to kill them. At least not in one shot. Well, look at that. That's doing quite a bit of damage. I'm impressed. Alright. Can I shoot you? Well, that was a miss. Alright. The problem is that everyone else is not within reach of this neat crossbow. And they don't really seem to be moving either. Alright. We can take down this guy. And this over there seems to be another, you know, alarm mechanism. Yeah, I can't shoot through here. Guess that would be too easy. Well, maybe I can. Ooh, I think I can. Nice. That was a good shot. Okay, killed the captain. But it looks like I will have to deal with the rest on my own because I can't actually shoot any of them from this perspective. Nope, nope, I don't think so. Alright, let's dismount. I mean, I might be able to just air assassinate this guy. Yep. There we go. And this guy is not really looking. Another perfect target for a takedown. And I think I should be able to take down this guy too. Alright. And now for this one. Okay, it looks like there's at least one more person alive over here. Oh no, the exclamation mark is actually significantly further away. So, is anyone still alive here? Nope, I think I got them all. Alright. So, what do we have here?
A letter on fine papyrus.
Letter from Sophronios. Ute refuses to give the date farm to me. That yelping Vlakos says my deed of sale is false. He has to die, his family too. Make it seem an accident and we'll share in the farm's profit. For now, your men can settle in my country villa. Do not think to take advantage of my hospitality. If you aren't on my doorstep in Alexandria in 2 weeks' time, consider yourself a dead man. Sophronios. Yeah, that's apparently some Greek person.
Sophronios. Yet another man made butcher for the sake of wealth.
Find and assassinate Sophronius. Sophronius resides near Alexandria's western gate. Oh, okay, so he's significantly further into this direction. I mean, I kind of have to go there anyway at some point. So maybe I'm actually going to do this. Right. Also, what's going on over here? There's a guy carrying a body. Interesting. Never seen that before. Also, look at the goat over here. What an interesting goat. Anyway, I still have to find the treasure in this place, right? So let's see. Well, apparently I have already marked it. Must be this one. There we go. Location completed. But there still might be like additional loot in here, right? There usually is. So I will make sure to pick up all of that as well. Alright, I think I'm ready looting this place, so let's just move on to our next destination. We have to assassinate our target now. And apparently that's going to take us right up to the gates of Alexandria. At first I thought about going back to Yamu because there used to be a quest that was in a different color, but as you can see now it's gone. And I actually looked it up, what's up with that. And apparently that is some kind of daily quest that changes every 24 hours or it moves around the map. So it's a little bit different than the other quests. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to get the daily quests now because I'm currently playing on offline mode. So I basically switched the Uplay software to offline because that means that I'm not going to get all the photos in the game and all the other stuff that isn't strictly single player only. And since I'm not really interested in any of that online functionality, I think playing in offline would benefit me. So yeah, let's just continue with our current quest and let's find that, what's his name? Sophronius. But I'm seeing a viewpoint over here. So
Whoa.
maybe I wanna synchronize the viewpoint while I'm here in the vicinity. Ptolemy statue. Oh right, I'm supposed to like destroy them. I remember. Oh, but I see. To get to the viewpoint I probably have to go all the way around here, right? Yeah. Well, in that case I may wanna skip this. But I suppose I can destroy the Ptolemy statue while I'm here. Let's see. It's right over here.
Whoa.
And doesn't look like anyone's around. Well, this is unusual statue. Look at that face he's holding. Oh, well, the head. Interestingly enough, the head looks distinctly Greek and the statue looks Egyptian. Anyway, let's take down the statue and let's move on.
Whoa.
Yeah, I should probably take the bridge over here. I mean, I might be able to ride through the water, but let's continue on the actual road.
Whoa.
Ooh, yeah, we can see the ocean from here. Nice.
Whoa.
Alright, yeah, look at this. These statues are quite obviously Greek.
Whoa.
And they look significantly different than the Egyptian ones.
Whoa.
May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
Okay, we are in Alexandria. Look at that. So, I guess I will check out my target first. Oh, apparently our daily quest is now over here. So maybe I will check it out while I'm in the vicinity. Which means apparently this one is active even if you're playing in offline mode.
Ο Διαμελίας, ούγαρε λαύρη γιγνώσκης, την άμαξαν δει, του αποφέρει.
And I'm pretty sure the people are also talking Greek now and not Egyptian anymore. So that's a lot of realism. Oh, I think I'm just seeing my target over here. He's just moving around here. Okay, well, what would be the best way to deal with him? Let's go onto the roof. I might be able to just headshot him. Yep.
A pitiful end to a pitiful existence.
I
will
would
tell
say
you less of
so.
this if I see her again.
I'm not sure if they noticed I'm here. They seem to be slightly confused. Oh, I still have to, like, manually assassinate him, right? Because my quest doesn't seem to be finished yet. Updated anyway. So, let's go over here and let's finish it. Confirm kill, alright. So apparently, you can't kill these people from a distance. Not always anyway. Alright, so this one's finished, and apparently I don't even have to go back to actually tell her about it. So that's good, I suppose. And yeah, I got a new ability point. As a matter of fact, I think I have 2 of them available now, so I should probably level up. Arrow retriever. I mean, this might be useful. You can equip a second melee weapon. Fire bombs, flash decay, tool kill XP. I think I would like to have this one though. Successive assassinations grant you XP bonus if you are not detected. Let's do it. Alright, nice. So, what are we going to do now? Alright, maybe I will check out this daily quest. So, who are you?
Medjai, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well traveled for such a young man.
And he certainly
All
knows how to
wisdom
make a
left.
sales pitch.
I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want good neb, I have other jobs too.
Okay, Nomads Bazaar. The camel icon shows you Redda the merchant's position. Redda offers a wide variety of very rare goods. Be sure to check with him regularly as his stock changes weekly. Every day, Redda offers a new quest to help someone in need succeed before the time runs out, and you will be greatly rewarded for your efforts. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it's some kind of daily quest. And apparently, since he's a nomad, he's just, changing position all the time. Makes sense. So, sure, show me what you have here. Crafting materials, carbon crystal, and a hacker chest. Contains one rare or legendary weapon or shield, or sometimes something of even greater value. Opens automatically on purchase. Alright, I see. Well, I already paid a lot of money to upgrade my sword, so I don't really have any more money left for this. So let's just move on. Alright, sorry for the quick interruption, I just had to take the door, but now I'm ready to continue, and I kinda have to get my bearings here. So maybe I'm going to just activate my next mission. Meet Arya at the library. Okay. He must find her, knowing only the approximate location of her cousin's house. Together they will plot their next move. So I'm not entirely sure where she is. But I mean, I have like a quest mark over here, so I'm going to assume that this is the library. The famous library of Alexandria. So I guess I will follow up on the main mission for now. And maybe after that we can do some exploration and synchronize a few viewpoints and so on. So yeah, let's go and let's see if we can find... Ah, yeah. But I mean, a little bit of exploration is fine, right? For example, I kind of want to check out this little temple over here. I mean, this one is quite obviously built in a Greek style. Oh. Actually, I think that this over here is a statue of Syrapus, the Syncretic god that I mentioned a while ago. And Syrapus is technically an Egyptian god, because Syrapus is basically the Greek name for Usir Apis, and Usir is the Egyptian name for Osiris, so it's basically a form of Osiris. But as you can see, the statue is distinctively Greek, because, you know, the Greek style is noticeably different than the Egyptian style. It's a lot more realistic, I suppose. It has more anatomical details. It's not quite as rigid as the very formulaic Egyptian art. However, what's interesting about the Greek sculptures is that if you go back a few hundred years from this point on to the earliest examples of Greek stone sculptures, and I'm not talking about the Mycenaeans or the Minoans here, but post-Bronze Age collapse Greek, when they started to make their first statues after not doing anything at all for a few hundred years because of Greek Dark Ages, these first statues, the so-called kuroi, look actually very similar to Egyptian statues. If you think about a typical Egyptian standing stone statue, it's usually completely straight, except for one leg that is slightly protruding. The arms are close to the body and again completely straight. And the face is completely straight, looking forward. And it doesn't have a whole lot of anatomical detail. And the first Greek statues looked actually kind of similar. The same rigid, straight posture with one leg protruding, the arms close to the torso. The main differences were that, first of all, the Greek statues were naked, whereas the Egyptian ones usually were at least like a loincloth. And the Greek statues had a very distinct Greek hairstyle, which at that time for men was basically long braided hair going over the back. But within a few centuries, they changed this highly Egyptian-inspired style to the Greek style that we know today. So that is rather interesting, because the Egyptians basically kept their style for thousands and thousands of years. I mean, sure, there are differences in certain details and so on, but I would say that the untrained eye wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a statue made in the Old Kingdom and one made 1,000 years later in the New Kingdom, for example. So the obvious question is, why is that? Why did the Greek change their style so drastically in just a few hundred years, while the Egyptian just kept, you know, the same style for thousands of years? And I guess there's a few explanations for that. I mean, on the one hand, to be fair, at this point the Egyptians, well, the Greek had better tools, because we're now in the Iron Age, so at this point you could use iron tools to sculpt, whereas before that you only had bronze tools, and that probably may have played a role. But I guess it's also because the Egyptian style just had a very high prestige for the Egyptians, because every great pharaoh, when they built a statue, they used this specific style. So when a pharaoh wanted to prove his greatness and show what a great ruler he is, he obviously tried to emulate these great rulers of the past. So they just copied this style because it was just very prestigious. And I mean, there were times in Egyptian history where there was artistic decline, where the country was not prosperous and not stable, and not many statues at all were made. But usually when they recovered from that after like 200 years or whatever, they went back to, you know, the pre-decline period and built the same statues again. So they always wanted to connect back to the prestige of former rulers, I suppose. And another reason might be that they just had a different attitude towards what art is supposed to convey. I mean, I guess you could say that the Greek wanted to create some perfect image of reality. So it is realistic, but at the same time it's also idealized. So, you know, a perfect version of reality. Whereas the Egyptian statues are maybe more about clarity and a certain message that they want to convey by being very clear and being very, you know, formulaic. Almost like a 3D hieroglyph that's always the same because it's supposed to mean a certain thing depending on the posture and depending on whatever, you know, the symbols are on the statue. So it's more about clarity and symbolism and not so much about giving a lifelike representation of reality. At least that's what I think about this. But yeah, before I get even more sidetracked here, let's go back to the road maybe and move towards our destination. Oh, and I'm going to get sidetracked again because we have an interesting sphinx over here with a name on it. And I believe I can actually read that name. I mean, these hieroglyphs that are written in these ovals are usually names of pharaohs. And I'm pretty sure this one is Men Kepare, which is the throne name of one of the 18th dynasty pharaohs. It is probably Thutmose III, but I could be wrong. But Thutmose III built a lot of statues and he plastered his name all over Egypt, so it's probably him. That's kind of a problem because the pharaohs had like usually more than one name. I mean, they had their given name, but then they had a throne name which they took once they actually became pharaoh. So in this case, Thutmose would have been his given name and Men Kepare is his throne name, and I'm pretty sure that this is it.
Out of the way!
Move out
And
of the road!
interestingly enough, the hieroglyphs are actually not in the quote-unquote right order. I mean, the disc on top is the sun, so that would be Re or Ra. And then we have the scarab, which is Kepa. And the thing in the middle is Men. So you read it Men, Kepa, and then you go up again to the sun, Re. Because for hieroglyphs, sometimes style was more important than grammar. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked once again. Let's keep moving, and let's not get sidetracked this time. So maybe I will actually reach my destination today.
Out of my way!
So let's see if this actually is the library over here. The Great Library is located along the North Docks. Well, in that case, this actually might be it, because this is the North Docks, essentially, right? Okay. So we're going to visit one of the most famous places of Alexandria right at the beginning.
Syrapus. The snake will get his answer.
Huh. So is this the library? I mean, it could be. It looks certainly magnificent enough.
All writings are to be copied by the Great Library.
You can't have it!
I guess the works of Archimedes, Plato, Sappho, and Aristotle won't have your scribblings to keep them company.
Those are all in there?
They are.
I guess you can copy this then.
Too late. Don't want it.
Go ahead. Take it.
No.
You can have it.
What are these guys talking about? That was a weird little conversation. But yeah, let's check out the library.
How will I find Aya among all these endless scrolls?
Well, Aya is not a scroll, so she should stick out.
I find that Thanos talks too much.
He has some interesting ideas. Very radical. It's almost alarming.
You're right about that. But can't he express them concisely?
Again, who is talking? Someone is talking. Oh, and I'm going to get sidetracked again, because I need to have a look at this over here. I mean, this must be Zeus Ammon, like the Hellenized version of Ammon, so portrayed in a Greek style, but at least he has the ram's horn, because the ram is Ammon's holy animal. So you can see the interesting ways that Greek and Egyptian religion gets merged here in Alexandria. Okay, let's continue. We gotta find Aya somewhere around here. Oh, hang on a second. I can read this. About the Muses. The library is dedicated to invoke the 9 daughters of Zeus, sometimes called the Muses. Recruited by Osiris, they are known as Calliope, Clio, Euterpe, Hierato, Melpomene, Polyhymnia, Terpsichore, Thalia, and Urania. They are the goddesses of arts, key to the god life, and the names of Herodotus' Historiae books. Alright. Herodotus, obviously famous Greek historian who wrote extensively about ancient Egypt. Which even at his time already was ancient. Divided Valley. Oh, this is another riddle. In the center of Sub-Me Nome, you can find me hidden in a canyon near Antilla. I'm under a tree that thinks it's unique, but only because the nearby rock bridge is blocking it from seeing the others of its breed. Now, this seems to be significantly further away than the previous riddles. Center of Sub-Me Nome, so it's not even in Alexandria. Okay. So I won't be able to do this right now.
The knowledge of the entire world is at your fingertips. Here, one can reflect upon the oppressive regime under which we find ourselves laboring. The Alexandrian poets, have I mentioned them? Are a group of dramatic artists dedicated to promoting free thinking throughout the land, no matter what the pharaoh says. Despite the fact that the ruling pharaoh is given to arbitrary and despotic decrees, here at the library we support free study, any topic you like.
Sounds good to me. But yeah, apparently my destination is this statue of Syrapus over here, huh? Alright, let's do it.
Alright. Syrapus. Now what? Where is Aya?
Syrapus. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Okay. Good for you.
You're by, I guess. Aya's eager to see you.
Is she safe?
Quickly, follow me.
Very mysterious. I guess we gotta be careful about
I am sorry, my
listening.
good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Thanos.
Okay.
Yes, Thanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to trust you on this and just follow you.
Look! There's Thanos! He thinks he's a poet!
Rude!
Modern Sophocles.
How
You must
rude!
hear his epic poem, Ode to a Nanny Goat. In heat!
Well, apparently you have
This
some
is as far
critics
as I
over
go.
there.
The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
Okay. Explore the well. Well, this is not sketchy at all. But okay, let's explore.
Right there. Have a little faith.
Do I have to climb inside? I probably have to climb up here before I can go down, huh? I hope you're not bullshitting me, Phanes. Alright, let's go down here. Oh! I didn't realize he would actually drop down here. Okay, now I'm inside the well. And it's an exploration area, so let's explore. I mean, this mug over here is just something that I put there manually. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Someone left a significant amount of lights on. And I see some interesting things over here. Oh well, what do we got here? Oh!
I missed you.
I guess we found her.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
Well, she's not wasting any time.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
Well, he had it coming, so you can take comfort in that. Oh, now the beard has to go.
I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you.
I guess the hairstyle and the beard weren't exactly very Egyptian.
I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Also, I noticed that Bayek has like the traditional assassin's scar at the lip. Just like Altair. And Ezio.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council. Which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere. Because of his work with Cleopatra.
Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat.
Ooh.
It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes.
Ah.
A weapon of justice.
Hidden blade.
Ingenious. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
Okay.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneo when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love.
Alright, it looks like we actually got a hidden blade now. I wasn't entirely sure if we were going to get one in this game, because I didn't exactly remember when the first hidden blade was used. I do remember we had these statues in Assassin's Creed 2 with all the descriptions of the various assassins, or pre-assassins I suppose, and one of them used a hidden blade. So apparently we have one now. And so far, technically, we've just been taking down people non-lethally by just punching them or choking them. But now we can actually assassinate them, so that's great. But yeah, I guess we got our next main mission, our next target. But before we tackle this one, I will do some extensive exploration of Alexandria and a bunch of side quests. And I will start in this interesting room over here. It looks like it's actually a library on its own. Lots of scrolls, so I'm sure there's a lot of stuff for me to discover here. And, ooh, what the hell are you doing? Why are you walking over the table? Would it have been too much trouble to walk around the table? But yeah, I might be able to talk to Aya too, from the looks of it, so we will check that out in the next episode. So as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.